Hello, hello. It's another beautiful day. You are welcome to this platform once again. Yeah, we discuss matters affecting deaf people, deaf children, adults, students, and their family. First, before we go on, I want to once again thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining this session, and I want to appeal to you to please subscribe to this page so that anytime anything is dropped here you will not see it immediately and you can watch it. Today I want to discuss about how deafness affects parents of deaf children, some of the challenges they face while parenting deaf children. When deafness occurs to any child, the first person that feels it most is the parent of the deaf child, especially the mother. There will come a period of shock when it happens. Can't be me. What happened? Wow, confusion. All this going on leads gradually to denial, claiming no, it can't be me, it can't be my child, this, that. Shock to denial. Then come a period of partial acceptance, searching for solution. Many parents get it wrong at this particular time. Many parents do things that are injurious to the health of the deaf child, and most of those experiences it makes or mar him or her for the future. Deafness separates us from people. When a person becomes deaf, he loses the ability to acquire experience as things happen in the environment until a hearing person who understands the language of the deaf explain the situation to him or her. So the little things that the deaf person is able to grasp are what constitutes a life experience. Unfortunately, parents get it wrong at the time of searching for solution, and so they gave these children negative experience which marred them for life. Such negative experiences become what the deaf child carries about all through life. Parents often complain that their deaf children are aggressive. How did the child come to be aggressive? Most of it are a result of the experience of the deaf child during the period the parents were searching for solution. In Africa, it is mostly believed in the past that disability is caused by evil forces, evil powers, whatever. And unfortunately, as enlightened as the world is today, many parents still walk that path anytime disability occurs in the family. Searching for solution from priests, from herbalists, even from religious organizations. And you will hear experiences like beating the child to cast out evil spirits, or this is child abuse, or forcing the child to drink or eat some strange things, concussion, whatever. All these give the child negative experiences. And you may think you are searching for solution for the child, but the child is watching it like, is this why my parents now feel I should be beaten up? My parents can believe that I am possessed by an evil spirit, things like that. When a child is being taken through strange forms of deliverance, beating the child, stitching the head, all this give the child negative experience. Then the child learn to be aggressive. A child is being beaten without any explanation for the reason or the reason for beating him. What is expected as the response of that child to the situation? Anger. That one experience happen without any explanation. Okay, no solution come forth. The parents move again to another deliverance house. Another strange session. No solution from that. Another effort. Another strange thing. Eating concussion, whatsoever, carrying sacrifices. All these experiences accumulate in the deaf child and blow up as anger. At the end of it all, the deaf child learns to be independent, learns to live like an island to himself. Then the parent will start complaining that their deaf child is not behaving normal. He is normal. You choose to make him seem abnormal. I know the challenge of that time is not easy. Normal. Every woman wants to, as much as possible, delete any challenge that comes their way. But I want you to know one thing. Some challenges are for life. Disability is one of these. As I said in previous episodes, I am not denying the possibility of miracle. I don't deny the power of God to heal. I believe in miracles. But in the search for miracles, what do you do? I'm not here to preach, so we shall leave that for another day. However, today we are looking at the experience you give your child in your search for solution to disability, especially deafness. Don't make your child become an aggressive child. So how can you achieve that? Love, and love. In an environment of love, the deaf child comes to know that he is understood. When the deaf child knows that he is loved and understood, and that people around him empathize with him, he is able to follow along with whatever idea or plan is being made concerning him. I know the ultimate purpose of the search for solution is for you to help your child. Now, let's move on. How do we help the deaf child? Let's remember, we are still in the period of partial acceptance. I know, even until now, you may not yet admit that your deaf child is deaf. You may still be feeling, no, he can't hear properly, he is not deaf. Well, call it whatsoever you like, as long as it gives you comfort. But in general term, someone who cannot hear, what do we call it? So, how do you help your deaf child? The first and foremost is for you as the parent to brace up. Yes, you have to brace up and cheer up, because the challenge ahead of you is work. It is work. People will mock you. The world will despise you. Friends will forsake you. Nobody will want to associate with you. But if you brace up, you will survive it. And you will tell good stories at the end of it. Brace up and talk with yourself. This is your child. You have no other place to reject this child. If you want to abandon the child, you can take the child to motherless homes. But if you have decided to help your child through this period, brace up. Many parents forget that the challenge of disability for the parents is only temporary. It is the deaf child that will live with it all through the rest of his life. So when you are worried about how it affects you, remember that your child is going to live with it. So brace up and face the challenge and help your child to overcome. After talking with yourself, the next thing for you to do is to seek appropriate help for your child. When I say appropriate help, I don't talk about searching for deliverance. I am not saying you start searching for how to remove the disability. You may decide to remove it because it is human nature. But do you know how long that journey is? Wow, it can be a lifetime. And while you are searching for how to eliminate it, your child is growing, acquiring nothing. The brain, mental development stays stagnant. Growth physically and biologically doesn't wait for anyone, but mental growth, it requires many things to be acquired in form of experience for someone to truly grow and mature. You see many deaf adults behaving like kids. It is not their fault. It is the experience of the period of abandonment. So if you want to walk the path of searching for how to eliminate the disability, think again. Think about the child again. Searching for appropriate help. Education. Education. Every child of school age is expected to be in school. The deaf child is not exempted. He should be in school as well. But as he is deaf, can't receive instructions and information through verbal means, then search for visual schools. Go to deaf schools where they will teach him how to sign and to communicate in sign language. I tell you, a deaf kid of age 6, 7 who can sign, who can communicate properly in sign language is more sound than an adult who don't know how to sign. So let your deaf child acquire sign language. Don't be embarrassed. In fact, it will be a plus if you as the parent can learn sign language and encourage all members of the family to learn sign language. Why? If you do that, you will moderate the experience of your child and the mental development of your child. But if you fail to do that, your child will learn from outsiders. In this world today, it is very important to take charge of the growth of our children, their experiences. If the parents refuse to learn sign language, that opportunity is lost. We have many deaf people around who are living undesirable lives, and we have many deaf people who are gladiators. It is a matter of how their parents handle the period of their development. So I told you earlier, brace up. It's not an easy task. It is like double or even triple of your task upon a hearing child. But I tell you, the fruit is worth it. When the child grows, he will always remember what the parents did for him. So, for today, let's stop at this. We have learned that the search for solution, deliverance, all these things can constitute negative experience for the deaf child, and this can make him to cultivate anger. When we say deaf people are aggressive, it is a result of the experiences they are made to go through, most of which happens during the period their parents were searching for solution to their hearing loss. Also, don't forget to help your deaf child, show him love. To help your deaf child, let him be educated in a special school. Other children are in school, don't hide your own children. Remember to learn how to sign. Allow your deaf child to learn sign language, and you and other members of your family should also learn how to sign. As you all sign, the bond in the family will stay. I pray God will help every parent going through this challenge. And I say a big shout out to all parents of deaf children out there. You are doing a great work, and heaven will reward your labor of love. So thank you for watching this video today. Until another time we meet, please, before you shut this, subscribe. It will gladden my heart. Thank you. Love you.